Why are you so okay with letting what other people might be thinking about you dictate what you actually do? You are making choices about your life based on imaginary scenarios that haven't even happened. You are making up these imaginary scenarios so often to where you are hurting your own feelings and becoming your own worst enemy in the process. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Sky, and here I like to do a little bit of whatever inspires me. So if you end up enjoying the video, feel free to like and subscribe, and yeah, let's just get right into it. We all naturally want people to like us because we tie it so closely to social acceptance, and it's just basic psychology. We naturally want to feel like people like us. We naturally want to fit in. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, there are these different levels of needs that we need to have satiated for us to be able to reach self-actualization or the highest version of ourselves. At the bottom of the pyramid, there is our basic needs, which is like food, water, shelter, and so on. Then there is safety, which is security, health, and employment, and so on. Then there is love and belonging, which is friends, family, intimacy, a sense of connection, and so on. Then there is esteem, which is self-esteem, respect, freedom, and etc. And then there is self-actualization at the very tip top of the pyramid. The level that gets the most disrupted by other people's perception of us being negative, or us like hanging on to other people's thoughts about how we are, is love and intimacy. And then it disrupts esteem, and then it just has a domino effect, preventing you from ever getting to self-actualization. And in order to reach the top of the pyramid to self-actualization, we need to be discerning with whose opinion we value and those that we don't. This way we can feel accepted without having every single person have a say in our lives. A big problem that I see with this new age of social media and performative relationships is that we don't just care about what our loved ones think about us, but we also think so heavily about like the people that might stumble across our posts, the people that might see us in the hallway, our classmates. We all instantly think that everybody is going to have an opinion on us just because they see us. We begin to overestimate how many people are actually caring enough to have an opinion on us on any given day. And it makes us really self-centered in a weird way. Not that we think that everybody loves us, but that we think that everybody is spending time thinking about us, even if it's negative. People should have more interesting things to talk about than how they don't like you or don't like something that you do. And if you really think that there are people out there that do that, or you know for certain that there is people out there that do that, really think about what they're doing. It's lame. If there are people that are genuinely spending their time clocking in and out of hating on you, that's loser behavior. Spending so much time thinking about all of the things that you don't like about somebody or how they could improve their life more. Talk about something interesting. Talk about your own life. Talk about your own interests. It's lame if they don't do that, or if they don't find satisfaction in talking about normal stuff. They have to talk about somebody else. If these people do not pay your bills for you, do your errands for you, or serve you in some kind of extravagant way, then their opinion means nothing to you. They are not holding a significant enough role in your life for you to care about what they think that you should be doing. And by caring so much about what other people think of you, you're basically just handing over any and all control over your life to them. Your life is no longer your own as soon as you do this, and as long as you keep on doing this. People pleasing is very tiring, and we justify it by like, oh, at least I'm keeping the peace, da, da, da. What's the point of keeping the peace if you are going to just start a war inside of yourself? It's better to never see these people again than to live a life that is consistently not your own. Don't let yourself be so influenced by other people and outside voices. Like, it's just noise at a certain point. In reality, we have no control over anything anybody says, does, or think about any of us. We like to think that we do, and by keeping the peace, I feel like that's like us taking back some kind of control over the situation. We can try to bend and contort ourselves, but it's never going to be enough. If somebody does not like you, they will find something to hate about you. You need to find yourself in order to care about what you think about yourself too. Since you have been giving all of the control over your life to other people for so long, you probably don't have an actual sense of self. So you need to start looking for who you are and like trying to find your voice, figure out what it sounds like so you are able to start listening to that over everybody else. Make sure your own voice is 10 times louder than everybody else's voice. And I don't mean in real life, I mean like the voice up here, that needs to be louder than every other person that could possibly be taking up space here. You only need to take into consideration your opinion and those that actually love you and want to actually see you thrive. You don't want to listen to people that are condescending about it, where it's like, oh, I know you better, I know what's best for for you. Like, no, that's condescending. You want people that actually care about you and actually want to see you thrive. Those are the only people outside of yourself that you should ever listen to. We only have one life, so why are we not going to run as if we are on fire to every single thing that we want to do? Why are we not doing the things that we want to do in exactly the way that we want to do it, and that we would do it without other people deciding that they have to have an opinion on us? You need to determine that your happiness is worth so much more than the opinions of other people that reality check, they do not care about you. Don't let yourself feel insecure over the thoughts of people that are so boring. Only boring people make it a hobby to judge other people and make sweeping conclusions about their lives based off of 1 or 2 interactions that they had with them. It is at least a demonstration of severe poor intelligence. You can't jump to conclusions without having all of the information given to you. So if you don't think that what they are doing is boring per se, at least they're not smart. They just love to have an opinion on anything and everything anybody else could be doing. And these people do it so often and around people that do the same things to where they think that this is normal. It's not normal. It just means that they're in an echo chamber to where they think that it's normal. But all in all, like, these people's opinions mean absolutely nothing. But they love to think that it means everything and that those people should change the way that they are living their lives to live in alignment with what they say that they should change. Their confidence in hating on other people doesn't make them correct. It just makes them toxic. These people also really think that they themselves are living life in the one correct way, but they will also blow up if you were to say anything that they have said to you back to them. And because of that, I think that these people are the most insecure. They cast judgment first and most often. That way they are able to feel superior, and they can't feel good about themselves without putting people below them through words or actions. These people are probably just jealous over something that you have that they don't. And by picking on you and taking hits at your confidence, they're hoping to strip you of that. So one day you will be less confident than you are now and probably more insecure than they are right now. You know, people love to tear down people that they look up to. Once you get over one person not liking you, it will be so easy to not care about what anybody else has to say about you. And once you let go of caring so much, you will become so powerful, and this is what I love about it. Like, it instantly develops into confidence. You will have little to nothing holding you back or like diminishing your own self-worth. Confidence and being self-assured is so powerful. It is so powerful, and it is also so magnetic. Even if you are still just trying to figure things out, if you are doing it for yourself and not because other people told you to, then that is a huge accomplishment. You don't need to instantly go from taking everybody's opinion into consideration to suddenly being able to move 10 times faster and have a million things already figured out. Like, no, as soon as like you let go of people's opinions, you're going to have to develop a sense of like, you know, understanding of what you actually want. The in-between is still an accomplishment. As long as you are not still in the people-pleasing mode, anything outside of that is an accomplishment, and it just genuinely makes you move so differently. Everything about you, like your aura starts to glow. It's so incredible how something like that can just, it seems so small, but it has such a big effect. By not caring about what other people think about you and how other people may view you, you reclaim the power over your life. I just really learned the cost of trying to constantly people please. The cost of it was my comfort, my self-respect, my independence, my voice. All of it was like stripped from me, and it made me feel like my life wasn't my own. So if somebody doesn't like me, that doesn't take away my worth as a person, you know? And like same with like if I don't like somebody, it doesn't take away their worth as a person. People pleasing has no real gain as soon as you take away the importance of that person's opinion of you. Ask yourself why you care about somebody, like a specific person. Why do you care specifically about their opinion? If you cannot come up with an actual valid response, then you need to reflect on why you are actively allowing this person to have a say in the things that only you should have a say in. And by doing so, you need to learn how to navigate your life in healthy ways. Set those boundaries. The relationship with yourself is so important. It's so rushed nowadays. Like, we are very into hustle culture to where we don't look at ourselves, and it's like doing that is slow, doing that is soft, and we're so rough around the edges now and like so fast paced. But you need to slow down and actually look inwards, because if your internal environment is not okay, everything else is going to not feel okay. And they're just going to pile on different things, more work, more this, more that, as a way of diluting that feeling or pressing it down. If you want to do something but fear how other people might receive it, this is your sign to do it. Nothing dangerous or negative though. Like, if you want to change majors, do it. If you want to change career paths, do it. If you want to try a new style, do it. Whatever it is, do it. Make yourself feel full. Don't care about what anybody else is going to say about it. If these things are unharmful, it should not bother them. Take yourself seriously, please. If you take anything, absolutely anything from this video and what I am saying, please just take your needs, your feelings, and your life seriously. Nobody else is going to be taking your life as seriously as you are. So they should not have any say in what you are doing because it's like a side hobby for them to think about your life. It is your life though. You don't want to be 50 or 60 years old and look back on your life and be like, wow, I never did anything for myself. I never cared enough about what I was doing to have solid opinions. I never did things that I wanted to do because I was so caught up with trying to get other people to like me and approve of my life. It's only something you can do for yourself. That's the only person that is able to make you not feel like that is if you actually take your life seriously. For me personally, this is a very important topic because I feel like my life didn't really start until this became my actual mindset. Now, like, my friends have certain things that are like, oh, that's like overtly Skylar. Like, that is a very Skylar thing. It makes me happy because I know that these things are genuinely things that I like. It's not a front that I'm putting up because it's the most pleasing to other people. These things are genuinely mine. They're mine. They're like, that's actually me. And I like how people are able to see me as me and not this persona that I have anymore. And it's okay to have like an alter ego, I guess, to like tap into, fake it till you make it in confidence. Never put up such a front to where it doesn't resemble you even in the slightest. And I keep on hearing this fact about people that we are not supposed to see this many people in like a single day or even in our lifetime. As humans, we are not engineered to be able to take in that much information in one day. We're so exposed to so many people and so many micro trends and so many this, that, and the other to where it's like us as a society, we are losing such a severe sense of self. There is no sense of individuality really, like, and it's whenever I come across people that are genuinely like they are going against the grain and doing the things that they want, it's so surprising to me because I'm so used to seeing like copy and paste people all the time. And because those people are going against the grain, they are tending to get more hate for it. And it's like, we can't fathom people having their own style, their own way of doing things. It's so weird to me, but I really think that it is such a special thing and you should want to live a life that is your own and not like in the pick me girl way where it's like, oh, I'm different from other girls, I'm individual. No, I'm exactly like every other girl because I think other girls are amazing. Have a sense of self to where you're not going to jump when somebody says to jump. You're not going to roll over. You're not a dog. Making decisions for yourself is so important, especially in the world we live in that is so big and ultimately full of so much negativity and just blatant hatred for other people, which makes absolutely no sense to me. And it can be really hard to want to make this kind of change for yourself, especially based on how the things are in the world at the moment. But at the end of the day, if you are able to show up for yourself and actually care about yourself, that is a good thing in a world full of negativity. I think that this is something that also really helps and develops with age. Like the older that you get, the more you'll be able to prioritize different things. Other people's opinions don't really matter to me in my life because it's like I feel like I punched all of my cards of caring about what other people think of me. I feel like I did it so extreme for such a long period of time to where it's like I've already punched all of my cards. I don't really have anything left to give. I really just like the things that I do and I'm not really going to change them for anybody, and to care about somebody's opinion would mean that I have to be willing to change things about myself, and I'm just not there. I'm not at that place anymore. So I hope that that is something that everybody can come to because it's very refreshing and it's one less thing to think about. Like you can think about so many other cool things if you are just not thinking about what other people are thinking of you. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was fun to watch or enlightening in some format. I've really been enjoying doing these kinds of videos lately and feeling really inspired to do them lately too. I don't plan on straying away from like my normal content or anything like that because I find a lot of joy in that too. I'm just sort of dabbling. I'm dabbling over here. I'm dabbling. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, feel free to like and subscribe if you want to see me again. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.